Hello everybody, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to thank you so much for stopping by today to watch my video. I have a really fun project that I'm excited to share with you today. It is a cute little box and there are 3 coordinating cards and 3 coordinating envelopes. And it is based on the Botanical Prints Medley product suite. So before I get started, I'm just going to check and make sure that I am not upside down this week. It always seems that when I think I have it right, it is not always right. So I just thought I would try to see if it will come up on my live feed on my computer. We'll see, nothing's coming up so far. So if somebody's here, they can just respond if it's upside down or not, and I will switch it around. Okay, so what I'm going to do is whenever people like or share my video, I just want to thank you for stopping by and supporting me. And that way I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. So thank you for stopping by. And then what I do is if you like or share my video, what I do, or comment, I put your name into a draw to win a prize. So let's do that right now. I've got your name, got a bunch of names in the buckets. And let's see, I gotta make sure I've got 2 here. I've gotta wiggle it away and grab one. Oh, and the winner is Shauna Domes. Congratulations, Shauna. And what you're gonna win this week is I have a fun little package of gold glitter enamel dots. So hopefully you don't have those and you can use them on one of your projects. And I'll just set that aside. Okay. And the next thing I will do is I've just got a few things I want to talk about before I show you this fun project. First of all, I've got a few events coming up this week. On January 26th, I have a birthday bash card class. It is going to be $30 or free with $45 order. I'll just show you these cards. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to make, so I'm going to let everybody choose which one they want to make. Oh, good, I see Karen's here. Karen, am I upside down? If you can comment. I can't get it to come up on my feed today. This is going to be another one of the cards. And then there's this card as well. And then a masculine card. And then this cute card using the tulip stamp set and the punch. And then this one is actually designed by my friend Rose. Some of these are swaps that I received, and they're just so super cute. I thought they would make a really fun class. So that's going to be at the Tabletop Cafe, which is a Sunday on January 26th. The next fun class I have coming up is a bingo. Stamping bingos are so fun on January 31st. It's going to be from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night. It's $45. What we do is you get a goodie bag of products, we stamp some cards, and then we play some games that night as well. And I have, there are 5 spots left in that one if you want to come. The other thing I wanted to mention before we get started is Stampin' Up! Has a fabulous starter kit on sale right now. It's $135. You get $165 in product, and you get this free cute little paper trimmer, and then this fun little paper stack of coordinating designer series paper, and of course they fit in your new paper cutter. Plus, you get a stamp set of your choice from the Occasions catalog or the Celebration catalog. You get to choose. It doesn't matter the dollar value. Now, it can't be a celebration item, but you can get your celebration item on the very first order that you place, plus 20% discount. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Now, the next thing I'm going to mention is I have a few of these. I actually only have 2 of these left. These are my paper shares and my ribbon share. So if you're interested in this one's $14. This one I believe is $33. And you can see the pieces of paper are 6 inches by 12 inches long, and you get 1 sheet of every design. So if you like to get a sample of everything that we have in the mini catalog, this is a great way to do it. This just doesn't have the 6 by 6 papers in it. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to share. So I will talk about, oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just looking now. I can find my video to make sure I'm not upside down. Okay, so I am going to talk about this product suite. This is a really big product suite. It's called Botanical Prints Product Medley. It's $95 and you get everything on this page. And I have a feeling you actually want to see what that is. This kit is a really, really good value. Let me show you what you get. So you get this little box, which is cute, but I think it needs a ribbon around it. You get a set of dies. You get a stamp set, Botanical Prints stamp set. And then you get a full thing of old olive ribbon. And I love this ribbon. It's very soft, easy to tie. You also get die cut elements that look like this. One side it is pretty peacock. The next other side is white so that you can sponge it, different colors. You also get some die cut elements. And you get some label pieces as well. And then you get all these designer series paper and a whole bunch of different colors. I think is it 48 sheets? I'd have to look at the catalog to double check, but look how pretty these prints are. One side is colored, so you have pretty peacock, crushed curry, I think this is calypso coral, and then the other side is black and white, and you can take any of our stamping blends or markers to color these patterns. And I believe watercolor pencils could work as long as you don't get the paper too wet. And you also get these cute little things. Oh, you get dimensionals. And look at these cute little bees. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. So what I'm doing when you buy this kit through me is I'm giving you a free PDF tutorial, not one, but six. 6 PDFs for 6 different projects that you can make with this kit as a bonus. So you don't have to live in Edmonton to order through me. It can be done online, and you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and this is the hostess code this month, and you use it if you're placing an order less than $95. Because this kit's $95 plus shipping and GST, you also get a free celebration item. So that's pretty fun too. And then when you order it through me, I'm going to send you the card bases to make this fun little project that I'm going to show you right away. And then if you live in Edmonton, and even if you don't want to live in Edmonton but want to come to Edmonton, I'm going to be running a class for everybody who buys this from me. I believe it's going to be February, maybe March. We'll see. The weather's been just terrible in Edmonton. It's been minus 30. Can you believe that? Minus 30. And I think with the wind chill, I don't know what it is, but it is downright scary cold right now. Okay, so let me pull this aside now that I've showed you how wonderful it is. Oh yeah, before I start stamping, I have to mention this stuff or else I get distracted and totally forget. At the back of our new catalog, I love this feature. There is a page that talks about, first of all the wonderful kits that we have. I really like this because if you were a fairly new stamper, you just buy one of our kits and you can make beautiful cards. They come with pictured instructions. This is an all-inclusive kit. This three cheers for you. Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription that comes to you in the mail, comes in a box. It's super fun. This one, seriously the best, is a project-based kit. So you would have to buy the stamp set with it, and you would need a few supplies to put it together. This is great if you have a few girlfriends and you just want a card night. Everybody buys their kits. I would come and join you, bring the stamp set, a couple pads of ink, and we could have a fun stamping night. And the Botanical Prints, the product medley that I'm talking about today, is great if you have some stamping products and know how to design cards, because it's super fun. This would be more for an avid crafter. And then at the back, Stampin' Up! Has even given us more samples that we can case to use with our kits that we buy. So here's some samples from the Botanical Print stamp set. I actually made these 2 cards at an event I did this weekend. I don't know where they are. They got lost in my office right now. But I do have the little purse. Let me just show you that quick. Look how cute that is. This little purse is a die that works with a die cutting machine. And then look at the cute little tag. These little elements were cut with 2 of the dies that come in the kit. And then I just stamped the little flower image and colored it in with Stampin' Blends. But isn't that cute? That would make a great gift for a friend or a little thank you gift for somebody. Okay, so I think I'm ready to start stamping. If you got a question or anything, just let me know. Let me see. Oh, Karen says I'm sideways today. Boy, I just can't win. I wonder if I'm almost, you know what? I think we're just going to go sideways today. I think it's too late to change it. One of these days, you guys, I will get it right. I'll get it right. Okay, so we're going to make this card today. I believe I have the pieces for this one. Okay, and then we're going to need the coordinating envelope. Oh, too funny. Sideways today. I just have no words, you guys. Okay, now the first thing you need to do for this fun card, are you ready to see what it looks like? Wow, I'm calling this a gatefold card, belly band gatefold card. Isn't that fun? So like I said, if you want to make these, just come to my house and buy the kit and I'll show you how to make it. I'll be running a class on it a couple different times. I just have to double check my schedule. Or someone who buys the kit can tell me what day works for them. Okay, so to make this fun little card, you need 2 pieces of, I'm going to put this here and just clear off my stuff. Because you know what happens, things just disappear from my table. I never know how that happens, but it sure does. Okay, that's my sample. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you, look at this. Oh, cute little treat holder too. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, so what you need for this fabulous card is you need 2 pieces of Whisper white cardstock. And they need to be 8 inches by 5.5 inches. Normally when you cut a card base, it's 5.5 inches by 8.5. Cut off 1/2 inch off each piece. You need 2 pieces for this. Okay, because we really don't need that extra 1/2 inch. And I'm just going to put this, my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer down here. I love my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. It'll actually cut through more than 1 piece of cardstock at a time, which saves me a lot of time. And now after you get the 5.5 inches by 8 inches, you need to score it in 2 places. So I'm going to score it at 2 inches and then 4 inches. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the second piece. So 2 inches and 4 inches. And then we're going to set my paper trimmer aside. And I'm going to grab my bone folder. And we need to just burnish the score lines. So this one is going to be a gatefold card this way. And then this one is going to be a gatefold card this way. Now really it doesn't matter. I'm doing a gatefold card the same way and I'm just flipping one side. And then what I'm doing is placing this piece inside the other piece. And hopefully it will line up. Now can you see I have a little bit of a space in between my gatefold pieces? I don't want that. So I'm going to pull out my new baby Stampin' Trimmer that you can get when you purchase the starter kit, because it is fantastic for making these tiny little cuts. And all I'm doing is cutting off a little smidge, like maybe 1/8 of an inch, not even. See how nice that cuts? Oh, that's so fun. That is just so fun. And then I'll get rid of that. Okay, and then again, I'm going to check it now. There, they almost meet perfectly in the center. Now the next thing I'm going to do is cut my designer series paper. And I'm just going to grab my big trimmer just because I need one of the bottom measurements. Now I just want it to fit perfectly on this one flap here. I believe it is 2 inches. Yes, it is. So we're going to make this, you could do 1/4 of an inch off of this paper. You could do 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, but I want it to be a little closer. So I'm actually going to do 1 7/8. So this is 1 1/4. So 1 7/8 by, not 5 1/4, but 1/8 more. So this is what I usually do. I go to 5 1/4 because it's easier, and then go 1/8 of an inch up. I just find that's way easier. Okay, and let's check it before I cut the next piece. Okay, that looks pretty good. So that's going to be one side. And you want to cut your paper the same, because when you put it together, you want the pattern to match. Like that. Okay, so we're going to keep that piece over here. And same thing. So I want 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. Or like I said, go to 5 1/4 and go 1/8 of an inch up. And then you don't have to remember the other funny measurements. When I first started card making, I had to do that all the time. Those 1/8 of an inch always messed me up. Okay, I'm going to put this together, make sure my pattern is going the right way. Yes, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to put this one on this side, and I'm just going to use my snail adhesive. We'll be fine for this. So this is a great time to stamp in Edmonton. I mentioned to you it's so cold. I had to go to the bank yesterday. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just going to hibernate until it warms up. Kind of glad I have no stamping classes this week, because my poor friends having to come over in this cold. Not fun. But on the plus side, it is beautiful and sunny outside. So that's one thing, even though we have terrible cold weather, we do get the sunshine, and I do love the sunshine. Okay, let's see. So that one should go like that. Okay, now I've got my pieces together. I'm just going to set them together like this. And I need some washi tape. So we'll pull out this washi tape. You can see this one looks like a dog's breakfast. This is compliments of the baby schnauzer, Monty, who I babysit once in a while. He got my washi tape, so you know there's a few teeth marks in it. So I can't really use it on stamping projects, but it works really good for sticking my dies in place. So I had to laugh. I haven't babysat him recently, but oh, he's such a little monkey, that puppy. I guess how can a dog be a monkey? How about a stinker? There, that's a better word. Okay, so I am using one of the dies from the Layering Circle dies, and you can choose whatever size you want. I'm not even sure what size this is. It's not the biggest, maybe the second largest circle die. I just put it on here and thought it fit really nicely on this card front, because you got to remember this is only 4 inches wide now. And then I'll just put the washi tape here, kind of hold it in place. Now, if you want to be particular, you can take a ruler and measure this side and this side here to make sure it matches. I think I'm happy with that. It looks maybe a little bit up. Put it this way, but it's pretty darn close. Oh, you know what, you guys? I actually do have a tip for you. We're not doing this first. Okay, I need some scratch paper. This is why I do videos, because I forget my wonderful tips. Okay, I need a piece of scratch paper. Let's just go over here and get one. And I'll show you exactly how to do this. So get your scratch paper, and we're going to make a template. Like this. Okay, we're going to put it through. And just pull this off to the side. I should have done that before I had washi tape everywhere, but that's okay. We'll throw that aside. And now this is my template. So fold your circle in half, like so, and then you get a line, and then we're going to do it again. And this will actually give me better placement for the middle of my card. Okay, so we're going to line up the center line I just created on the template with the Gatefold card. I'm just checking it. Okay, there's my score line along the crease of my gatefold card. Then I'll put this down, and this should be pretty close, except I want to pull this down a bit. I guess I don't have to be so particular. You get the idea. But that will actually help me to center this die. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take this piece, lift it up, and place it in my Big Shot die machine. There we go. I see Shauna's here. Shauna, you won a prize this week, so I'll have to pop it in the mail to you unless you're coming to Monday card class. My Monday night card class, I try to have an easy one, a hard one, a fancy fold, and sometimes a technique. We'll see. I've been asked to make some pretty fun cards, so I'm trying to figure out how to make a dresser card using the best dressed dies. So if I can get that figured out, that is going to be a pretty fancy fold. And that'll be my Monday night class, which is next Monday. Okay, let's pull this out. And there we go. And now we're going to do the other side. So you got to put this back together like so. Make sure it lines up. And then all I'm doing is putting this back so it fits like a puzzle into the hole that I just cut. And then we'll secure this side with my dog-eaten washi tape. And then we'll do it again. And I'll just pull it back so you can see what I'm doing. And I went and splurged and bought brand new plates for my Big Shot machine. Isn't that exciting? Stampin' Up's carrying them again. So exciting, because I really do not like going to the store and leaving my house to have to get stuff like that. If I can get it delivered to my house, I am all over that. Okay, now I think that's all I need my Big Shot for. So we'll just tuck that down so I have a little bit of room to show you the next step on this card. I'll just carefully pull that away. These are now garbage. I've got my two pieces, and we're going to tuck this away as well. Dum, dum, dum. There we go. So celebration is on. So there are so many, many fun things in the celebration catalog. I think it goes this way. I've been having fun with it, and I've done so many swaps. I did 160 cards. I'll show you some of the swaps I got after. But so many cute designs. Okay, now the next thing we need to do with this fun card is we are going to stamp an image on this part of the card. And we're doing it because I'm going to be coloring with Stampin' Blends, and it's going to bleed through the back. So then when I put the card together, it won't show through on this side of the card. Isn't that a smart idea? So smart. Okay, so let's put this on a block. Doesn't really matter to me if it's too crooked or not. Let's see. I probably should have done the other images because they fit through this hole better, but that's okay. This will give me an idea of where I need to line this up. Now, if you want to be perfect, you may want to take a light pencil line, stamp this vine image in the circle, and then erase it. But to be honest, I'm a little bit lazy, so I'm just going to stamp it like this for the purpose of my video. Let's see if that's close. Not bad, not quite centered, but I can live with that. You guys get the idea. And then I'm going to color it with my Stampin' Blends. And I'm using, our Stampin' Blends come in a package of 2. You get a light and a dark in whatever color you want. This one is Pretty Peacock. What I tend to do is look at the designer series paper that I'm working with and make sure I have blends that coordinate with the paper color. And then eventually you will just get all the colors because I love my Stampin' Blends. To blend the colors together, you start with your light color and then you can go in and add accents with your dark color. Accents or So I could go through. There's not much to actually see. These little berries are pretty small, but you can just see how you can just add a little bit of highlight. The other stamps have room for a bit more coloring. Okay, so now I'm using light old olive, and I'm just going to color the leaves. And the stamp set's really easy to color if you haven't had a lot of experience with using blends or coloring, because there's shaded parts on the stamp. So the shaded part is where you need to put your dark highlight color. So I usually start with my light color and then go in with my dark. But you don't have to. I probably shouldn't have done that in green. I think I'd use soft suede on my other one, but that's okay. You get the idea. Okay, and then we'll add a little bit of highlight in the shadowed area of the stamp with my dark blend. And that's it. And I'm just going to cover this up because I can just see a disaster happening here as I put my cardstock in my stamp set. Now, can you see how that bled through? When you put the two cards together, you won't even know that there's a patch in place. Well, it's not really a patch. It's just putting your two halves of your cardstock together to make this beautiful gatefold card. And then I'm just going to line this up. And I'm using liquid glue right now because it gives me some wiggle room. But you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's pretty cute. Okay, now we need to create a belly band to hold this together. So I have taken some basic gray cardstock. It is 1 inch by 11 inches. I'm going to score it at, I believe, 2 inches and 4 1/4 inches. So I'll get my handy dandy Stampin' Trimmer back in. The lighter blade is for scoring and the darker blade is for cutting. That's just the way I kind of set my machine up. I set my scoring blade at the top. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, there we go. Now I need to do a little bit of a trim right here. It's a bit too long. I think what I'm going to do is turn this to the back. Nope, changed my mind again. Yeah, I did. I'm going to put this to the back. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to use some snail adhesive. If it starts falling apart, I'll grab out my tear and tape adhesive. Okay, and then that makes a belly band that's not too tight, so I can slide it on and off. And now I need a sentiment. So let's get the kit back out and see if I can find one of the die cut elements to finish off my card. See what I have left in this kit. I've made so many projects with this. I'm so excited. Okay, I think we're going to use this die cut element here. And it's going to say thank you kindly. I'll just put this on a block and get my black Memento ink pad out. Now the kit does not come with a black Memento ink pad, but they're not that expensive. They're easy to get. And I always make sure I buy a re-inker with my ink pad. Because there's nothing worse than stamping a bunch of cards and having your ink pad dry. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to put some of this ribbon. I wish this came in more colors. I love this ribbon. And I'm just going to hang it off the end and then give it a little snip with my paper snips. And then I'm just going to tie a loose knot. You can tie a bow if you want. You can do whatever you want. And to tie my bow, I find if you keep your finger in here long enough, when you go to, so you fold it under once, and then when you fold it under a second time, if you keep the ribbon flat against your finger, you get a nice flat bow, that, or a nice flat knot. That looks really nice. If I pull too hard and twist it, it just makes a horrible mess. Not a horrible mess, but the knot doesn't look very attractive. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is we'll put Thank You Kindly on here with Stampin' Dimensionals. I have some minis. Ooh, looks like I need a new sheet of minis. I'll just put one on each side for now. There we go. Try that again. One didn't come off. Okay, and by doing this, it also anchors your ribbon onto your belly band. And then I thought it needed a little pop of color. So whenever I open a package of rhinestones or my embellishments, I always keep it in one of our clear plastic cases. You can buy these, you can just buy these in the catalog. And I'm using Noble Peacock rhinestones. Oh, it came off the dot. So you got to make sure there is a glue dot attached to the sheet. So you got to grab your paper snips and get under the rhinestone. Otherwise you'll miss grabbing the glue dot. Oh no, it's stuck to this other one. Oh my goodness, you guys are flying all over. Normally I just use my nails. There we go. Finally, 3 tries and I got it on the project. Okay, so this is the fun little project that we did. So my class is going to be these 3 cards. They're all the same, little different design inside. They all have different sentiments because you get 3 sentiments in your kit. And then with that leftover cardstock piece, you can decorate your envelope. I think I needed to grab another piece of designer paper, but all I did was decorate the envelope flap. And I just thought this would make a super cute gift for somebody, or just the swaps that I got. This one uses the Lily Pad stamp set. Is that what it's called? Yes, lovely Lily Pad. So this is one of the swaps I got. This is another one. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. This designer series paper is also a celebration item. And the dies, if you don't like cutting, you can buy coordinating die, or can't buy. You can earn coordinating dies. So the stamp set is free with a $60 purchase. And the designer paper is free with a $60 purchase. And the dies, I believe, are a $120 purchase. Yeah, so $120, $60. So this is basically $240 when you order something. You can get the whole Lily Pad product suite. But look at the cards. Aren't they cute? And then if you're thinking, Karina, that's a bit too high for me, no worries, because we also have this super cute stamp set. This is called Happy Birthday to You, and they're coming out with framelit dies that if you have a demo number, you can actually buy the framelit dies now. If you don't, if you're a customer, then you can get them, I believe in the middle of February they're being released. But these are some of the cute cards made with the Happy Birthday to You stamp set. Aren't these beautiful? Just simple. This is also a new die that we have. I forget what it's called, but I just got it in. I'm so excited about that. Now I get to start playing. Okay, this one I made using the Meerkat stamp set called The Gang's All Meer. Like how cute is this little guy? And then this one, who's this one from? Oh, Christine Alward. And it's in a mountain scene. Like they're just so cute, these little guys. And then the Ladybug stamp set is a celebration item, but this is when you spend $200, you get to be your own hostess. So you could earn, now you have to spend $375 to get the hostess stamp set. So this is when you grab a few girlfriends, have a kit party, I'll come over around the class for you, and then you can get your Ladybug set. Unless you buy tons of stuff, then you need a demo number, and then you can get the Ladybug set. But look at how cute these are. So cute. I think this is Lindsay. Yes, Lindsay, my friend Lindsay. Oh my gosh, she did such a good job with this one. And then this stamp set here is a sentiment stamp set that we have called Sending You Thoughts. So I hope I've given you some ideas. If you want to come check out some celebration stuff, you haven't got your catalog, I'm throwing an emergency celebration party on January 22nd, Wednesday morning at my house, because we had a snowstorm last week and a lot of my friends couldn't come to my class. We had to cancel. some of them. So if you want to come check it out, you're welcome to. You can shoot me an email if you'd like a catalog, or come and stamp with me on January 26th at Tabletop Cafe. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope I've taught you something today and you've had a lot of fun. So have an amazing day. Bye.